Hey guys, Spoon here, coming back again with some more No Man's Sky, this time checking out the new update that was just released, Prisms. It's jam-packed with some graphical updates, quality of life features, minor changes to the space stations, and most importantly, you can now get some flying pets. It's introducing Update 3.5. Update 3.5 dramatically refreshes the No Man's Sky experience with a range of new visual features and technologies. The universe has never looked better, with reflections, new textures, more biome detail, improved lighting, new skies, new warp effects, fur, and a host more besides. So let's check out the trailer.
This is version 3.5, the Prisms update. A visual overhaul for No Man's Sky. Explore new detailed cave biomes with volumetric lighting effects. Flying creatures can now become pets and be ridden. New rain effects refract light, with surfaces becoming wet. Hair and fur rendering increased creature variety. Light is refracted realistically by glass and liquids. Photo mode has been improved to take even more awe-inspiring images. Thousands of distant stars are now visible in space and night skies. New warp effects show greater depth and detail. Screen space reflections allow new reflective materials. Many biomes have increased detail and draw distances. Particle effects have been enhanced. Space interiors have been improved with new reflective materials and lighting. Explore the universe like never before. Our journey continues.
Okay, so there's a lot to go through there. That's heaps of information. Screen space reflections. No Man's Sky now supports SSR technology for PC, next generation consoles, and Xbox One. As you can see here, they're showing us some great imagery of the space station, the updated space station, and the anomaly. You see the new station master there. Screen space reflections have been used to add stunning reflective surfaces and to improve lighting quality in the Space Anomaly, Space Station, Atlas Station, freighter hangars, and derelict freighters and more. Busy locations feel more dynamic than ever, with starships and lifeform creating reflections as they move, and lighting in reflective areas feels higher quality and more realistic. Volumetric lighting. New styles of volumetric lights have been introduced with colored and directional volumetrics used to add atmosphere all across the universe. Examples include the menacing searchlights of Sentinel drones, the soft glow of bioluminescent flora, and the bright headlights of starships and exocraft. Volumetric lighting techniques have also been significantly optimized and are now available in VR also. Hyperdrive warp effects. Interstellar travel has undergone a sensory overhaul, with the audio and visuals of the warp experience dramatically reworked. Deep learning super sampling. PC players with compatible NVIDIA RTX graphics cards can take advantage of DLSS, gaining vastly improved performance and visual quality. DLSS is an NVIDIA RTX technology which incorporates anti-aliasing and super sampling techniques to improve image detail at higher resolutions without compromising frame rate. If you want to learn more, you can go to the NVIDIA site and check out the DLSS support. Now let's check out the No Man's Sky version of it.
No Man's Sky DLSS support. Deep learning super sampling dramatically improves frame rates at high resolution. DLSS is supported in virtual reality allowing for ultimate immersion. A trained neural network upscales lower resolution imagery at runtime. Motion vectors rendered from the game are used to estimate future frames. Rendering is upscaled to 4K without image quality loss. Coming soon for No Man's Sky.
Okay, well that looks really promising. Just about double the frame rates at all times there during that video. Let's check out the next thing they have, richer caves. Caves and subterranean biomes are now even more alien and exotic. Fungus and flora glows with the new atmospheric lighting effects, and environments are more detailed and more diverse. Parallax occlusion mapping. New parallax occlusion mapping technology has been used to bring additional depth and definition in previously flat surfaces. Many textured surfaces in the space anomaly and planetary structures now appeared more detailed. Okay. And so we have a picture here of the anomaly floor. Okay, so that's the before picture. See there, it only looks like they're slightly raised there. Yeah. Pretty big difference. Doesn't seem like there's much difference in the pipes over here, but for the floor, definitely a big difference. Cool, moving on. Meteorological rewards. Cool, that was a bit of a mouthful. Hazardous weather events such as meteors or lightning impacts now have a chance to spawn valuable objects, creating lucrative opportunities for explorers who brave extreme planetary conditions. So I'm assuming this is going to be like the storm crystals and how a deposit of a mineral can be activated during a storm as well. Improved torch visuals. So they did do something to the torch. It did definitely look different. The exosuit torch now benefits from improvements to its visual effects as well as dynamic brightness and positioning improvements. It's looking pretty good. Refractions. New lighting technology brings refractions to No Man's Sky. The new effects can be seen all over the universe, including on glass base parts, starship cockpits, force fields, alien bubbles, and more. Now the glass in the base looks like really good now. I just noticed that in my base, like when you get up close to glass, sometimes it would like go fairly grey and buzz out. It doesn't seem to be doing that at all. That looks amazing. Makes me want to actually explore the base building aspect of the game more now. Appearance modifier UI refresh. The UI for the appearance modifier has been refreshed for a cleaner, clearer customization experience. Okay, just making it so you can change your character a bit easier. Here we go, the juicy part. Exotic companions. The range of creatures that can be adopted as your companion has been hugely increased to encompass virtually every life form you encounter. As you can see here, there's a guy riding a giant beetle. Giant flying beetle. Obviously a big part of this update was to draw focus to now you can get flying creatures as your pets. So you can fly around on the planet as you wish. With your little baby flying elephant there. Dramatic star fields. The variety, quality, and number of stars in the sky has been significantly increased, a dazzling reminder of the vastness of the universe. So here we have it before. You can see there's a fairly limited amount of dots in the sky. They don't look like they are have very much life about them. They're pretty far away. New one. You can see through the cloud as well. You can see the stars through the cloud. Got some different colors coming through, a lot more bright. Looks really good. Really good. Creature fur. Fur has been added to a wide range of planetary creatures, bringing both extra variety and additional fuzziness to exploration and companion taming. See, this guy's got some fur going on. Can really get a good picture there. Definitely see the detail in the fur there. Photo mode improvements. Photo mode now benefits from significantly improved depth of field quality and controls, as well as now giving photographers manual control over bloom settings. Light shafts. Crepuscular rays have been reworked and improved, creating atmospheric new lighting effects. See it coming through there from the sun through the trees. Looking pretty nice. Bytebeat sharing and drum improvements. The Bytebeat synthesizer now allows you to save tracks in a personal library and use them as a custom soundtrack to your exploration experience. The Bytebeat library also allows you to send and share tracks with other players, spreading your music across the stars. Significant improvements have been made to the Bytebeat's drum synthesizer, allowing for the creation of meteor drum loops and driving rhythms. Movable freighter bases. When purchasing a new freighter, your existing freighter base is automatically transferred and reconstructed. In addition, freighter base layouts can now be reset at any time from the freighter upgrade control terminal. Extra planetary details. Players on next generation consoles or PC players who use Ultra settings will see a dramatic increase in planetary detail across a whole range of environments. Okay, this one is kind of looking huge. Right, let's go to the before. We've got a few mushrooms, some plants, a couple rocks, some stalagmites. A few trees in the background. So we go, all these mushrooms up here come in. A lot more cloud detail as well. New creature. More mushrooms here. More grass and another creature there. Okay, I think maybe as a side benefit of all the lighting effects, these rocks appear a lot more sharper and clearer. But yeah, you can see like all the extra detail on the hill all the way down there as well. Even behind the trees there's more detail. Wow, okay. There's some nice little grass shoots coming up on this rock here as well. That's kind of big. That's a very big difference. That's really, really cool. Improved rain effects. Rain effects have been significantly improved. Rainstorms are heavier and the droplets themselves refract the light, bringing storms to life in a new way. As the rain pours, the planet's surface now becomes slick and damp, and even planetary creatures and the exosuit itself will slowly become soaked through. Synthesis Laboratory. A new terminal has been added to the blueprint research area of the Space Anomaly. This new automated research station will provide recipes for crafting components in exchange for nanites. Hopefully it will let us choose which specific blueprint we can research. Particle effect improvements. Explosions have been enhanced for a more satisfying burst when destroying Sentinel drones, blasting through asteroids, and shooting down hostile spacecraft. Here we see some really good destruction of these asteroids, blowing it into smaller chunks and scattering nicely. Sentinels going up in a small puff of smoke and hostile ships with some really nice small explosions trailing them before they are completely destroyed. Okay, so up next we have some quality of life improvements. A number of UI and quality of life improvements have been added. These include an icon to show when new items have been added to an inventory, improvements to the UI when receiving several blueprints at the same time, and improvements to planetary charts. Charts will no longer be consumed should they fail to find a building. Rideable flying creatures. Low flying creatures such as giant beetles, flying worms, and huge butterflies can now be adopted as your companion. Mount up and explore planets from a freshly elevated perspective. Space Station Core. The Space Station hangar has been dramatically overhauled. Please observe flight path conventions while docking. The station controller will be watching. And that concludes all of the information shared with us about the Prisms update coming to No Man's Sky. Make sure to comment down below your favorite part of the update or what new creature you're going to try gain as your companion. If you found something here useful or just liked the video, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more No Man's Sky content.